A few years ago, when the Maverick was launched, it completely changed the way we look at pickup trucks. Known for their huge proportions, body-on-frame chassis, and impressive towing and hauling capabilities, genuine pickups are designed for hard work. This one rather puts focus on comfort and convenience, though it's reasonably capable as well. Stay with us as we take a look at the 2024 Ford Maverick as it's taking center stage in the automotive world. So what's new for 2024? The 2024 Ford Maverick represents the third production year, and as a relatively fresh model on the market, it doesn't surprise that it comes with minor updates only. However, these updates may look subtle, but they really make a solid impact on the overall offer. First of all, there are the pricing changes. Compared to the previous model year, the hybrid powertrain isn't part of the standard offer. Instead, it's got more expensive and now costs $1,500 extra compared to, now, the standard 2.0-liter Turbo 4. In numbers, that would be around $26,500 for the electrified version and $25,000 for the Turbo 4 powered model. This minor price increase comes for a reason, as the Blue Oval Company did some tweaks in terms of standard and available equipment. Moreover, there are also two changes in terms of the color choice. The carbonized gray metallic and iconic silver metallic have been dropped from most of the offer and now can be ordered only in entry-level XL models. The replacement comes in the form of new azure gray metallic tri-coat and terrain finishes. The 400-watt inverter is not a standalone option anymore, but rather a part of the XLT Luxury and Lariat Luxury packages. Another addition to the XLT Luxury package is the modular hard drop-in bed liner. But the biggest upgrades come with the range-topping Lariat trim. That model gets a good portion of upgrades, including a spray-in bed liner, black-painted mirror caps, wireless charging, and a full load of driver-assisted features, now all part of the standard equipment. The off-road-oriented Maverick Tremor also gets a couple of updates, starting from new hood and door decals, which can be part of the standard equipment, but don't have to if buyers don't want it. Consequently, the Off-Road Plus appearance package is no longer available. Familiar powertrain lineup. Despite the price changes and the fact the two powertrains are no longer equally priced, the technical aspect of the pickup doesn't change. The only difference is that the offer now starts with the more powerful option, with a 2.0-liter Turbo 4, which puts out around 250 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. Also, unlike the hybrid, this engine comes in a combination with a conventional automatic transmission, which creates a pretty good synergy with this engine and provides quite respectable performances. For example, 0 to 60 takes less than 6 seconds, which is almost 2 seconds quicker compared to the hybrid. Still, the biggest advantage of the Turbo 4 is the fact that it's the only powertrain that's available with all-wheel drive. In other words, only with this engine can you get an off-road version, which brings increased ground clearance, a locking differential, and many more. Moreover, choosing the Turbo 4 qualifies customers for towing upgrades, so the max ratings go up to 4,000 pounds. On the other hand, the front-wheel drive hybrid dominates when it comes to fuel economy, with average ratings that can go up to 42 miles per gallon city and 33 miles per gallon highway. For comparison, the Turbo 4 version returns around 20 miles per gallon city and 27 miles per gallon highway. The hybrid is also reasonably quick, thanks to the setup that puts out 191 horsepower. This system, which combines a 2.5-liter inline-4, 2 electric motors, and a CVT, can take this pickup from 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds. Changing the paradigm. Despite being around for 2 years now, the Maverick still feels incredibly fresh, not because it features some spectacular aesthetics, but rather because of the overall design approach. Although not the first unibody pickup on the market, the Ford Maverick probably shows all the benefits of such a design approach better than the others. It sets the new trend in the pickup segment, similar to the one crossover set back in the day, when unibody SUVs took over the market and pushed body-on-frame vehicles to the off-road and heavy-duty niches. Compared to classic body-on-frame trucks, the Maverick offers a more engaging driving experience. It's smaller, lighter, and more maneuverable. In other words, it's easier to drive, while its more advanced suspension setup, which can even include multi-link rear suspension, ensures superior comfort and handling. as most other pickups still rely on good old leaf springs. The Maverick rides on a stretched-out wheelbase version of Escape's platform, and despite being classified as a compact pickup, it actually features quite respectable dimensions, which allow this crew cab pickup to offer decent cargo capacity too. Spartan, but functional. The Maverick is designed to be well-rounded, to offer a good mix of comfort and utility, but it is also designed to be cheap, so some aspects of its design had to be sacrificed. One of the easiest and most logical ways to cut production costs is to compromise on interior quality, and that's exactly what Ford engineers did with the Maverick. Once you step inside this pickup, you will notice that pretty much the whole cabin has been made from hard plastics and cheap materials. Moreover, Ford engineers weren't particularly inspired when they were designing this cab, so the cabin looks extremely dull. We can notice a few details that accentuate the pickup's utilitarian part of nature, but overall, the design is nothing but forgettable. Still, that doesn't affect the pickup's functionality, considering that the interior includes several storage areas, and even though base versions are bare bones, it can be equipped pretty well. But most importantly, this is a very comfortable pickup. All variants come with a crew cab layout, with 2 adult-friendly rows of seats and a capacity of 5. And thanks to the 120-inch wheelbase and 200 inches in total length, there's even enough space for a reasonably sized 4.5-foot cargo bed, which provides all the benefits of an open cargo area. It's also worth mentioning that all variants, no matter the powertrain, feature a 1,500-pound payload capacity. Off-road capabilities. Unibody platform, front-wheel drive roots, things don't look particularly promising when it comes to off-roading. But even with such a base design approach, the Maverick can be configured to be pretty capable off the road. Of course, you would have to pick the Turbo 4 version, because it's the only of the two that's available with all-wheel drive. Then, you have a choice of 2 off-road packages. The first one is called the FX4 Off-Road Package, and it's rather about light off-roading. Other than all-wheel drive, this package includes upgrades like all-terrain tires, hill descent control, skid plates, and front tow hooks. For more serious off-roading, the other one, the Tremor Off-Road Package, is required. This version brings off-road tuned suspension, with better articulation and increased ground clearance. Moreover, there are some quintessential off-road features, such as trail control, locking rear differential, and all-terrain tires. Furthermore, the Tremor Off-Road brings upgraded skid plates, a trailer hitch receiver, an upgraded all-wheel drive system with additional traction control modes, etc. Another optional package worth mentioning is the 4K Towing Package. It brings upgrades like a trailer hitch receiver, integrated brake controller, and upgraded powertrain cooling. As the name suggests, the max towing capacity goes up to 4,000 pounds with this package. And while that's still behind Santa Cruz's 5,000-pound max towing capacity, it's way better than what you get from the standard Maverick. Despite the powertrain choice, the max towing capacity is limited to 2,000 pounds without this package. Trim levels and pricing. Other than the updates we mentioned at the beginning of this video, the Maverick carries on in the same way, which means that the trim level organization also remains the same. There are several equipment groups on offer, but the base organization includes 3 trim levels. The offer starts with the XL trim, which is pretty basic and primarily designed as a fleet vehicle. Therefore, the list of standard equipment isn't particularly long. Some of the highlights are LED headlights, steel wheels, cloth upholstery, forced collision warning, and automatic emergency braking. Unlike some entry-level body-on-frame pickups, this one also comes with a couple of convenience features, including power windows, cruise control, air conditioning, an 8-inch infotainment screen, smartphone integration, a 6-speaker audio system, etc. As mentioned, the price depends on the powertrain choice. Models with the Turbo 4 are available at around $25,000, while the hybrid starts at around $26,000. The mid-range XLT trim starts slightly under $28,000 with the Turbo 4 engine. For that extra sum, you get a few more standard features that make this pickup more appealing and more convenient. Some of the highlights are alloy wheels, upgraded upholstery, a rear center armrest with cup holders, and a power-locking tailgate. The top of the offer is reserved for the Lariat trim, which starts at around $35,700. It's not cheap, but it comes fully loaded with features that make this pickup feel quite luxurious. First of all, there are convenience features, such as proximity keyless entry and push-button start. dual-zone climate control, power adjustable driver's seat, power sliding rear windows, synthetic leather upholstery, heated seats, heated steering wheel, and more. Technology-wise, the Maverick Lariat comes standard with an upgraded infotainment interface, as well as a navigation system, wireless charging, an 8-speaker audio system, etc. Finally, there is the aspect of safety driver assistance features, where the list of standard equipment includes adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, evasive steering assistance, rear parking sensors, etc. Thanks for watching, and see you next time!